Why do I always drink the tea and leave the bubbles hanging? God damn it. Hey guys, this week I'm gonna talk about basically my country a bit because my parents just came home last weekend and I was able to film something without them knowing, and I'm filming them right now, this video, while my dad's actually doing laundry, so yeah. Anyways, my parents came home and they brought home candy. This is awesome. But yeah, this is basically a waffle thing with like mushrooms, marshmallows and paste, and it comes with like little tiny peanut pieces. It's really good, and I plan to share this with a couple of friends of mine because it's really good. But anyways, my country is still very far away in terms of LGBT acceptance and especially transgender acceptance. It would never occur to my parents that I am transgender, at least the people in my extended family. So it would never occur to them that I have transitioned out of all the possible reasons of my sudden disappearance. Because as far as my extended family knows, I moved out of my parents' place, went off to NYU to pursue that master's in social work, which is obviously not the case anymore. I'm not really interested in that anymore. It's funny how taking testosterone can change your priorities in life. Like, at one point I wanted to study social work, and now I'm pursuing something else. That's definitely not that anymore. That's literally off the table now. So, as far as they know, they don't know anything about me being transgender, and my parents are obviously not going to tell them. But I digress. It kind of pains me a little bit, but I was never close with my extended family to begin with, and that's a whole nother set of problems I'm not really going to get into. So I made my peace with not knowing them anymore, and that's that. I'm not allowed to go back to Bolivia, not because my parents don't want me to, because I could if I wanted to. It's just there's nothing really for me there anymore, even though I was technically born there. I was not born an American citizen. So if I wanted to be president, I can't be a president. So I'm already out of the running just by that fact alone. So I was born in La Paz, Bolivia, and I was never born here, even though I did lose my Spanish accent at some point. And that's also why I had to take special education classes to get my English speaking up to speed with the other children. And I was basically in special education till third grade and had all those extra benefits that go with it, like having more time for tests, basically be in speech therapy because my speaking was like lacking, even though it doesn't really sound like that anymore. So people get like really surprised when I say I'm from special education because people have this negative stereotype and their connotation in their heads where people think that special education people, if that was in special education, remain there for the rest of their lives, and it's visibly shown, and that's definitely not the case with me. I somehow blossomed from the person who failed to speak at all to this person. Sorry about that, that was my dad coming in. But anyways, special education always had a negative connotation, and that's something I always didn't want to divulge because people suddenly will look at me as if I'm done, as if my ethnicity and looks alone at work do not like give off that stereotype already. I don't want to make it worse by everybody saying, "Oh, so all Mexicans are dumb." I'm not Mexican, and that's really rude of you to say, even if I was Mexican or even not, because people tend to equal Mexicans and Latinos, and this is something that's been very prominent lately because of Donald Trump and his really, really stupid, stupid, like, well, actually, to be honest, stupid, like, his just statements are just, oh my goodness, what is this world coming to? Woe is to the people who are not Caucasian, literally, and anyway, that's a whole nother topic. I digress again. So, yeah, always people think that special education, like, you're always going to be mentally retarded because that's how I was perceived for a while, and that was not the case. It's just my language was not keeping up. My intelligence was definitely way above most people's at that point, especially when I had this IQ test when I was younger, and I was put like maybe a grade, like I kind of skipped a grade more or less, at least in terms of English, because I was actually really good at writing it despite not being able to speak it very well at the time. So, yeah. intelligence is measured in different forms, not just by what education wants to see intelligence in. But yeah, so after all those things, I already know I'm going to be facing discrimination for the rest of my life, especially when my second name change goes through, because I've been slightly kind of like been passing for white for a while. So that was kind of just amazing, like how people will literally like change their perception of you once you change your name to a white sounding name. Because if you guys don't know, I used to go by Gabrielcoppersan, which sounds pretty white in of itself. So yeah, it's really strange. I can only imagine what kind of treatment I'm going to get once I change my name to Gabriel Ignacio Resendez. I'm probably gonna hear and get every Mexican stereotype in the book. Whatever you heard, I'm pretty sure I'm going to get it at least once in my lifetime because I visibly look like it. It's not like I'm some white Hispanic or anything. So, yeah, anyways, I digress. I should probably end this video now before I look like I'm rambling, and I'm trying not to ramble as much. So these videos are kind of helping me because I'm not editing my videos as much as I used to, which is good actually. And I'm finding that I can process my thoughts a little more. So this is really good practice. I'm still saving up for like a DSLR camera so I can make more professional looking videos and hopefully like get my thoughts together and stuff. So anyways, I will see you guys next week. I'm not sure, but I will definitely try to like organize my thoughts more and like have a good topics for like every week and make a schedule. You know, it's good to be organized with these things. I really want to make this channel go far and stuff. So I see you guys next week, and just remember that you guys have a good day. And if you're not, just remember that I love you, you're beautiful, and that all your feelings are valid, and don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Okay? I'll see you guys next week.